So starting off, tell us a little about who you are and when students will first encounter you here at SCO.
Yeah, I'm Dr. John Mark Jackson. I'm a professor here at SCO. I teach the optics courses, so I get to work with the students from the first year on. I also work with them in the contact lens courses later in the curriculum.
What is your favorite thing about working with optometry students?
It is such a joy to be able to see the change that occurs when you're learning something, right? I've kind of been interested in teaching since I was fairly young. I tutored in high school and college, and it's always been fun to see that, again, that spark of interest and that spark of, aha, I finally got it. I understand what it is you're talking about, particularly in a really tough topic like I have with optics. A lot of students express they're very nervous about my course when they come in because it's so math-based and physics-based. But I try to make it as straightforward as we can. It's really fun to watch them go from that, I'm terrified of this course, to this kind of makes sense and I can understand what I'm doing.
What movie could you watch over and over without it getting old?
I'm a big fan of the Star Wars movies, particularly the older three. Lately, my family and I have been watching the Lego Movie a lot. It's got a lot of good stuff in it that you can watch over and over again. It's really quotable, but my heart really goes to the Star Wars movies, I guess.
What part of optics makes it enjoyable to teach?
Optics, again, is sort of the foundation of everything that we do as a profession. When people come to us, although we certainly treat disease, and that's a big part of our practices, patients come to us for a lot of reasons for vision care. So it's the foundation of everything that we do. And if students can understand that, it makes a dramatic difference in how well they're going to be able to practice later on down the road and solve their patients' needs.
Who is your favorite fictional character of all time and why?
I am a big fan of To Kill a Mockingbird. It was my favorite book growing up, and so I'm kind of torn between two characters in that book. Scout, the little girl that narrates the book, and then Boo Radley, her monster in the neighborhood that she's afraid of at first, but eventually comes to realize the person is a human being and actually saves her life and her brother's life. So those are two of my favorite characters.
What got you interested in optometry in the first place?
I remember when I was a kid, my favorite doctor to go to was the optometrist because they had the cool gadgets, and I loved the lenses they flipped in front of your eyes and all that. And I distinctly remember the day that he did more tests than he typically did, and I thought, oh, I'm kind of in trouble here, and got a pair of glasses out of that. I eventually went a different route and kind of came back to optometry, but it always sort of was in the back of my mind that I wanted to do that to help people see better and fix their eyes.
Where is your favorite vacation spot?
My family and I go down to Gulf Shores, Alabama, about a couple times a year. We like the beaches there and the weather and all the stuff that's in the area.
If you were an animal, what would you be and why?
I would probably be a dog. In particular, we have corgis, and I probably would be a corgi because who doesn't like corgis, right?
If you weren't a teacher or optometrist, what would you be?
I started undergrad in engineering, and I decided at the end of my first year that I didn't like engineering very much. And looking back on it, I'm not sure that was really true. I think I had some issues with some professors more than anything else, and decided that wasn't the right thing for me. And I had to do it again. I probably would go back into engineering or something like that.
Okay, perfect. That's it.
All right.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.